What up, gamers? Fence here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Right off the bat, I might have made an oopsie here. As you can see with the objective, yeah, it is different, and I don't know why it is. I just quit the game, logged back in to do my dailies for the next day, and I noticed that the puzzle is not available anymore, so I don't know if I miss any context with the story there. I hope not. It was just a puzzle, but I assume that maybe we cured the soil in the water. I don't know. But our next objective here is to leave the village. I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure. So that will remain a mystery to me. Yeah, I should have finished the quest first before leaving, but you know, I was really tired. So, hello there. Oh wait. Oh, okay. But wait, the puzzle's just right up there. Why do I have to go follow this? Okay, never mind. It's not broken. I thought it was broken. What the heck? Yeah, this golden carp is kind of extra. What? It just made me go through that cliff when we could have taken the road. Just like right now, you know? Um, okay, there's no oopsies. Never mind. I thought there was. Um, take that. But I also did some other stuff too. Before this video, I did my dailies, as well as collecting dandelion seeds, because I was very close to ascending Jean over here, and I did. She is now ascended, and I do want to show one more thing. Once I finish up these guys here. Okay, I should probably use my burst. It's getting a bit too long.
Surrender and be gentle.
Let it rain.
There we go. Alright, they're gone. Yeah, so with Jean over here, yeah, for the first time, unless I got more Mora, yeah, I have insufficient Mora. Which is very surprising to me because, you know, when it comes to these, I guess the most common currency in video games, like with the Mora here, I always found myself to never run out. But yeah, of course we can still level her up, if you want to, but I like to do it like all the way, so I'd rather wait for the Mora. But yeah, when it comes to video games, how do we do this now? I know there was a tutorial, but I kind of forgot what to do. Oh, there we go. A mere rock. Okay. And we shall solve the puzzle somehow. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, it's following us now. Oh, I see, I see. We have to, place it where it can reach everyone. Okay, I got it. At least I think so. But yeah, when it comes to, like, video game currencies, uh-oh. There we go. Nice. When it comes to, like, the common video game currencies, I always... Okay, there's another cutscene. I need to wait after this. Eh? Fence here, Paimon. You two are indeed brilliant, as expected. Upon seeing my dissipated adeptal energy, you immediately understood the situation. Of course, we're super duper experienced adventurers, you know. Still, why didn't you say anything sooner? You didn't just forget, did you? Uh, about that. Should not the path of the Adepti be full of challenges? 'Tis merely a test of your wisdom. It was you who brought us here. Speaking of which, just what's the problem with the soil and water you mentioned before? Grandpa Lou was also sure that this was behind the deteriorating quality of the tea leaves. Yes, you two have seen the Chi Jiaoying village. Should the quality and quantity of tea leaves continue to decline, so will the village, until finally, in the years to come, it degenerates back into what it was millennia before, a desolate mountain forest. Um, you sure that isn't a hyperbole? Or I understand what you mean. Um, I mean, yeah, I understand what you mean. If the quality of the tea leaves gets worse, then I guess the forest will be bad. I guess. I think so. That's kind of hard to wrap your brain around. Can bad tea really destroy Xiao Ying village? It is true. The Lord of Geo would not stand idly by as disaster befell. Were the sky to collapse, the Conqueror of Demons and other Adepti would do their utmost to support it. Should the waters under Yilong Wharf breach the dikes and flood, Liwei Harbor would aid the villagers. But without sea, this stretch of mountains would, or Jiaoying village rather, would lose its very reason to exist in human eyes. That makes sense when you put it like that. Paimon understands. So, are you two willing to help me correct the imbalance in the water and soil? What do you say, Mini Pie? Who the heck is Mini Pie? Never heard of the name before. But Paimon wants to help the Adeptus Fujin in Jiaoying village. When she thinks about such delicious tea cakes being lost forever just because there's no good tea, it would be a big shame, wouldn't it? Yes, that's it. That's excellent. Ahem. Your willingness is commendable, and one is quite grateful to both of you, to you both. Now back to business. When it comes to how to resolve the disharmony in the soil and water, one is indeed well aware of what to do. First, you two must go up, against the currents, and seek the jade treasures thrown into the waters. In the end, we must perform the ancient rain jade rite once more, dispelling the miasma that has settled over our mountains and fields and into the rivers, and restoring the water veins and soil. Okay, got it. But just how do we do the ritual? Uh, and that is Fujin, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. As for the ritual, it's still a bit early for that. Well then, we'll see each other later. That sounds a bit like fishy. And she's gone. According to her, we need to go against the current. That just means upstream, right? Hey, that's the same direction as Yelong Wharf. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do. Uh-oh. Oh, is that the one from the event? Like the one over here? And yeah, we do have this event here. I might do this later on. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll wait for all of them to unlock. But yeah, there was this one event. Was it this? I'm guessing that's it. It's that thing there. Alright.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
But anyways, resuming what I just said, where do we go from here? Oh, to the village. Yeah, like, when it comes to the common currency of games like in Skyrim or Fallout with their gold and bottle caps, like, I always rack up on them, and by the end of the game, like, I never really seem to run out, even though I spend a lot on like what I want and need. Like unless I force myself to lose all the money, then that's when I have issues with that. Like issues buying stuff. But yeah, never really seem to like run out of like the currency usually in video games. Well, and here we are. Oh, that's weird. It's like acting like it's the first time that we're here, but we've also been here with what's his name? Gaming. But it's really cool that Genshin, you know, at least you use a lot of the currency and you can be broke. I never really experienced that much in video games, I feel. Um, though I don't understand in the least, I still think it's amazing. Just watching her stand there singing, or sing while walking around, or sing while sitting, and then sing while she lifts her head or hand, and slowly lets it fall, all in the while ceaselessly singing. I don't really know just what kind of magical powers the old lady has. Babbling, chanting, singing, and reciting, reciting and crying. I haven't got a clue what she's saying, but it's amazing. Little Mao, can you understand? That's just how opera singing is. And weren't there fight scenes later? There was that old dude who could do 80 flips and tricks. Riveting stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's just a shame that I don't understand a thing. A whole bunch of people fighting and jumping all over the place, all super flashy and such, one on one, several all fighting each other, five or six taking turns. It's just almost addictive. Hello, we're looking for a technician from Fontaine. Chief Luo and Grandpa Lu said, what name did they give us again? Oat Moon Tan Yi. Haha. Yep, that sounds like Grandpa Lu sent you all right. Just call me Hot Timon Tag Nay. That's not hot. Wait, Moon? I don't know. I feel like that was nowhere close to like what the grandpa said. I don't know. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Um, I am but one who comes to the aid of the oppressed in their moment of need, a disciple of the Guha. What do you mean you're from the Guha clan? Alright, so he's Fentir, and Paimon's Paimon. It was Grandpa Lu who sent us looking for you. Mr. Fentir, Miss Paimon, hello. I'm Little Mao, your friend of mountains. Yes, that's what my name means. Hatemontagne can be a bit hard to pronounce, so I asked Little Mao to just call me that. Okay. Yeah, I also had a hard time pronouncing it. Really? Quite the interesting pair. How did you two meet? It was quite fortuitous. Last year, I went to the mountains in the south for a spell and got lost in the fog. A huge beast the size of Cal Etienne Louis was glaring down at me, and I thought I was done for. But just then, a little kid suddenly shouted at me. I followed the sound through the mist and got out, and was saved. Otherwise, I would have been eaten, just like that, and my family in Fontaine wouldn't even have been able to claim compensation on my account. Hee hee, I know more about what goes on in the mountains than the grown-ups. Is that so? You're amazing, little Mal. Um, yeah, we heard about the tea cauldron in the village, or yeah, Mountain, Grandpa Lu, and Chief Luo are looking for you. I'm just gonna say Mountain. All right, got it. I'll be there in a jiffy. All the shows here are just too good. I ended up watching several, one right after the other, and now my legs have fallen asleep, but I just can't understand a word. What sorts of stories are they telling? It's about how way back when a huge carp and a monster from the mountains fought. A you kill me and I kill you story. In the end, everyone dies. That's a pretty concise summary, but don't talk about stuff. Don't talk about killing and dying so much, little Mao. If you think about that kind of stuff too often, you might end up become the villain when you grow up. Since those in Zhaoying village are waiting on me, it's time to go. See you all later. Let's go watch the shows here again when you're about to head back to Fontaine. Cool. Okay, now that we've solved the puzzle, we can get back to business. Little Mao, how about you? What are you two going to do? Huh? To be honest, we're not quite sure on how to explain. The water and the soil in Shinyu Vale are kind of out of whack, and we need to cure them for everything in Shinyu Vale to get better. I get it, Miss Paimon is trying to say that we need to restore nature. Hey, that's right. You're really amazing, little Mal. You got it right away. Restoring nature, you say? Did someone talk to you about that? That's right. A friend who's always taking care of me told me. She wants to restore nature too. If we restore nature, everything will get better. So I want to help too. She also told me about you two. Wait, what? Fujin. Okay. I guess he knows Fujin. Oh, so you've seen her too? Huh? You mean my friend? Of course, silly Miss Paimon. How could we be friends if I'd never seen her? Fair point. That makes things easier. Actually, we want to. Paimon remembers we need to find the jade treasures in the water, and then do some rain jade rites. But even though we've come upstream, we still haven't found any clues. Aha! I know. Come with me. I'll show you where to look. What? Is it really that easy? Little Mao, Your friend wants to restore nature, right? Yeah, she told me a lot. Such as stories from before Xiaoying Village became Xiaoying Village, how the tea trees became to be, and more. She said things that will get worse and worse in Chinyu Vale if the natural order isn't restored. Oh, looks like we're on the same page then. Little Mao, you just said you knew where we could find leads, right? Yeah, I don't know if it'll help, but when you mentioned jade treasures and rain jades and stuff, I just thought of it. Come with me. Yep, let's go. Alright. Dang, 30. Nice. Also, I do want to claim... what is it? Dang, where the heck did he go? Oh, all the way down there? Might as well try to discover this. Before we continue on, I do have some stuff to claim here, like the achievements. Got a bunch. Is that it? Oh no, there's more. There is more. Oh, whoops. Nice. There's more here. Hopefully, you got a bunch. And also in our book.
Onwards. We have work.
We finished that one chapter, right? That's not the book. That's the inventory. Yeah, that one chapter. Yes, one intertwined fate. So we just need to start or finish chapter 2, which, yeah, that might be a while. I am thinking about, like, I'm not sure if I want to do it. Maybe I need to look up just how long chapter 2 might be. Yeah, there's one more I need to claim here. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so, we'll just walk there. Yeah, so depending on how long, like, chapter 2 might be, I'm not sure if I don't know, if I want to stop after this quest here, like, for recording, because, yeah, I've recorded so much, man. Like I said, like, I think, right now I'm recording, like, when the day started, and I think the 20-second video of my, of this Let's Play is about to be uploaded, or, like, about to be, yeah, uploaded. I do have it scheduled, but yeah, it's already uploaded. It's just scheduled to be, public. Here it is. So yeah, I don't know if I want to, let's go and get that. I don't know if I want to take a break. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe not. The thing is, I don't know if I have enough time. Because I'll be out, like, the following day to record. We have, like, 4 more days. Like, I don't know if I want to stop it after the next 10 pulls, at least. But I'm not too sure. Where the heck is this dude at? Whoa, slow down! Watch your step. There's moss in the cliff. It's slippery. Here we are. There's a cavern behind this waterfall. Try not to get soaked. You might catch a cold. Entering the waterfall. We tried. Oh, that adeptal energy to go? But how? I don't see a way to use the adeptal energy. Oh wait, this rock. He was about to say it too. Oh my gosh. Oh. Thank you for calling me amazing. Nice. Explore the domain. Oh, there's more water in here than before. Maybe I'll have it to swim in next time. Alright. Wait, is he following me? Oh no, he's just walking. What huge claw marks and paw prints. Like some huge wild beast left them behind. Yeah, huge, right? There we go. Oh, he's kind of stuck there. Uh oh. This is it. It's the clue I wanted to show you before, right here. What on Tivat is that? It's so covered in moss so that Paimon can't make heads or tails of it. Eh? There wasn't any moss the last time I came here. How did you get in here? If the waterfall was in the way. No need to worry, little Mao. It's so humid here that it's no wonder there's moss growing everywhere. There must be a way to clear it away. Can we do this? No. And the moss came loose. Oh, there we go. We got it. Woohoo. Look, Fancier, look. It's the scene of the ancient people attending a festival and performing a ritual. Pretty different from the festivals we have today, huh? Although the grown-ups in the city and the village all say that the Lord of Geo was first to arrive in Chinyu Vale, I've heard that the people in the picture actually got here even earlier than he did. People back then used to throw bits of magic jade into the river, and they'd float along until they sink to the bottom. They saw it as a way to guarantee good weather, prevent the river from flooding, and ensure that the soil would be fertile. Based on what we previously discussed, I'm guessing that Chinyu Vale will only be fixed after we found some jade that was thrown into the river in ancient times. That makes sense, doesn't it? Wow, you're so knowledgeable. Was your friend also the one who told you these stories? Um, you rule, little Mao. That's first class guide material right there. Hmm. Little Mao's a local, so of course he understands this place better than Paimon. Yep, and everyone will be blessed and live happily ever after and all that. But I much prefer hearing her stories about ancient wars and battles. She told me that the warriors back then were all giants who were often 10 feet tall. Warriors of Chen Yu Vale were covered in tattoos, and they had these massive jade axes that could chop a person in half in the blink of an eye. And the Millilith, led by none other than the Lord of Geo himself, were even tougher. They clad themselves in suits of armor that weighed over 1,000 pounds and fought with 100-pound spears. Apparently, everyone was at war back then, so much that the Bishui River turned into crimson red. Later on, the mountains to the south became full of ghosts from that era. Even now, those who wandered through the mountains might still be able to catch their singing in the wind. Ah, um, Yikes, scary stuff. Cover your ears, Mini Pie. Who's Mini Pie? Mountain's right, though. If you constantly think about this stuff, you'll turn into the villain when you're older. There's no way grown ups would tell us these stories. They always say we're too young to hear them, that they'll turn us rotten and stuff like that. But I'm old enough already. Hearing a story is not going to turn me into a monster. Besides, there aren't many adults still around who know these stories anyway. If my friend hadn't told me, I wouldn't have even known stories about this picture. Okay, fine then. Guess we'll move on. So, the grown ups were right to say that those ancient people threw the jade into the river from somewhere high up. But where exactly? And where did all the jade float off to? Uh, well, it must have sunk to the bottom, right? It's not that simple. If it was in somewhere upriver, and even if it sank to the bottom, it would still be pushed downriver by the currents, let alone after so many years. Besides, I never heard talk of any ancient jade ritual being found upriver. Chenyu Vale is a small place after all. If there had been such rumors, everyone would already know about them. You know so much. You're future scholar material for sure. But what if I don't want to be a scholar? They don't earn much mora, and it sounds like no fun. Then become a traveler just like us. What could be more fun than adventuring around the world? Hmm. Seeing as we now know the site of the Rain Jade, right? What should we do next? Um, let's observe how the river flows. If you want to see how the river flows, maybe it would be a good idea to try the tall watchtower over at Yilong Wharf. You're a clever one, Miss Paimon. Of course. Okay, let's head out. All right, let's go. He'll just teleport us to the watchtower. Hey, that saves up time. Nice. Look, from up there, you can clearly see how the water moves faster than those narrows, then slows down again as the river widens out. The jade must have stopped there. We should find what we're looking for there. Wow, you're such a real whiz kid. Paima's been wondering though, what's that massive thing in the distance? That huge thing is the Jade Mouth, a legendary jade ring that an Adeptus threw into the water. Oh, but the river curves around there, so the current should actually speed up. But the river gradually gets wider there. Yeah, so the rapid flow around the bend might have resulted in things being deposited along the convex bank where it widens. So there's actually a good chance that Jade is at the bottom of the river somewhere around Jademouth. Of course, that's assuming that the course of the river hasn't been artificially altered. Not to mention, there's a fisherman's legend that goes something like, Jade shall rise from the sunken mouth, or something like that. Anyway, let's go over and take a look around first. Compared to little Mao, Paimon feels like she's completely out of her depth. It's because my friend is amazing. She knows everything there is to know about the mountains, and she's taught me loads too. That's how I've learned so much. Um, you are unfit for duty, Mini Pie. As the young master, I am most disappointed. Fainter has the rarefied mountain air or miasma gone to your head or something? Or does the adeptal energy you use have side effects? You're behaving pretty strangely. Whatever the case, let's go down and get on a bamboo raft. Oh yeah, Jademouth, here we come. Alright. Wait, we never... I never got around to do this. Oh well, I kind of forgot. Um, yeah, I was just following the objective. Alright, so I'm guessing over here. Yep, there's the raft. And we fall. Hey there. Someone coming aboard? Wait, is that little Mao? Come, come, I'll take you. Alright, boatman, take us to Jademouth. Alright, Jademouth it is. The other two, your tourists? Well, if you're here for sightseeing, okay. You could say that, Mr. Boatman. Are there stories about Jademouth that I haven't heard before? Knowing you and how much you love your stories, kiddo, you must have heard them all by now. Tell me more, tell me more. Alright then. Well, I've heard it mentioned that the Jademouth was left behind by Rex Lapis when he marched through here to save the people of Chenyu Vale. Legend has it that to prevent the naval advance from downstream, the local Adepti... You're making it up as you go again, Gramps. There's no way that Liwei's navy came up this river. I've heard that the Jademouth was formed by a piece of jade left behind by a giant carp. In those days, a baddie-god tried to redirect the river to drown the Lilith station on both of the banks in Chenyu Vale, but a giant white snake and a giant carp who were her subordinates disobeyed her orders. Oh, she threw the jades she wore. The jades pinned down the river, and ever since we've had no more floods, and everyone can live in peaceful lives on both sides of the river. You might understand a lot, kiddo, but you haven't seen much. Take a closer look. There aren't any crops by this river. See? After it was pinned down by the Jades, it's true that the river hasn't flooded, but that also meant that it hasn't been able to provide irrigation for crops. So what was once a wide, gently flowing river, such a river leaves no sustenance for the earth on its banks. And of course, that also means no people living peaceful lives on both sides. Paimon gets it now, but did you just say that the Adepti were resisting the Lord of Geo, Little Mao? That's how it was. All that time ago, some people believed that the first lord of Liyue was Rex Lapis, but in Chinyo Vale, we believed that before he came, there were other gods and adepti to protect our ancestors. What the heck? That's a cool animal. I've heard that Grandpa Lu said that the tea ceremony is actually the carp, for the carp adeptus who planted our very first tea tree. Oh, but aren't these adepti meant to be baddies? They were serving under a baddie god after all. In some stories, they're baddies, and while in others, they're goodies. But it was all such a long time ago, even the grown-ups don't remember much, so they always try to bluff me. Talk about that friend of yours again. How can such supernatural things be held to our simple codes of right and wrong? As far as we're concerned, all the forces that have ever blessed and protected this land deserve our offerings. There you go again. Alright, time to get off. We're here. Things ramps. Jeez, I had to read so fast. As the river flows. Okay. We're at Jade Mouth. Cool. Oh, wait. Hey, there we go. Alright, so I guess next time we'll head over to the Jade Mouth stuff. Oh, there's a lot of these stuff. Nice. But yeah, I can't read all of that. That's a lot. We are at our 30-minute limit. And next time we'll continue on with this quest line. Uh, yeah, I do apologize if my narration is not the best. Especially during that river ride. Yeah, during the river stuff. I guess since we're, we're like moving to our destination that they had to, you know, I guess hasten the dialogue and make it automatic, unlike before. Because yeah, for here, if we made it to our destination, then, it's kind of weird in the context of the conversation. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good